Good news, we've hit the 10,000 signature mark. Yes, in the first week since launching the petition on the 3rd of March, we've already hit the 10,000 signatures. Now this is one of the first hurdles to reach with any petition. At 10,000 signatures, the government will give a written response, and as I've warned right from the get-go, this response is likely to be negative. They are almost certainly going to just give us a written response that repeats what was said in the outcome to the consultation previously held last year. Now, we do not need to be surprised by this. We do not need to be disappointed. This is exactly what we're expecting. What is important is that we need to get this petition up to 100,000 signatures. The reason for that is that when it hits 100,000 signatures, we then get consideration for a parliamentary debate. And it is that parliamentary debate that is all important in this campaign. So thank you very much to those 10,000 of you who have already signed, but 20,000 isn't enough. 50,000 isn't enough. We need 100,000.
Do it now.
This campaign is not purely about the petition. There is an awful lot of work going on behind the scenes, and there's an awful lot more that you can do. So what we're talking about now is a 5-step plan to actually make sure that we get this thing through to fruition, where we do get default motorcycle access as standard across the country. So obviously the first thing is to make sure that we get the petition up to 100,000 signatures. That's reliant on you, it's reliant on the motorcycle press, it's reliant on every organisation that has got any interest in this. But it doesn't just need to be motorcyclists that are signing this petition. Anybody can sign the petition, and frankly anybody who cares about your safety and your well-being on the road should be signing it on your behalf. If they care about your safety, they care about your welfare, surely they should be signing this petition to help you stay safe on the roads. 100,000 signatures is not going to be easy to achieve, but we've got to put in the effort to get there. So that is step one.
Do it now.
The second thing to do is, given that we're aiming to get a parliamentary debate, we need to make sure that when that debate comes around, there are MPs who are going to speak in that debate and obviously speak in favour of a default access policy. So you need to contact your MP now. Let your MP know that you would like him or her to speak at that parliamentary debate that we're hoping to secure. And make sure that when they get there, they will speak in favour of default access for motorcycles in bus lanes.
Do it now.
The next 2 points of the action plan MAG is already working on behind the scenes, but you can also help with. What we need to remember is that in the outcome for the consultation that was done last year, the government made 2 very important promises. One was to update the guidance for local authorities on motorcycle access to bus lanes to try and get them to be consistent across borders. So what we need to do is put pressure on the Department for Transport to actually issue this new guidance, which they've promised that they will do. And more importantly, why don't you ask that MAG is actually involved and collaborates in drafting that guidance?
Do it now.
The next thing that the government promised to do in the outcome from that consultation held last year was that they would work with the mayors, the metro mayors and the Transport for London and other bodies such as that to make sure that they again were promoting a consistent policy across their region. So what we need to do is ask the DFT, okay, you've promised that you're going to do this, what are you doing and when are you doing it? Start contacting your local metro mayor, start contacting your local transport body that covers a region. Ask them what they're going to do about it. They need to know that this is coming down the line, it's in writing from the DFT that they're going to do this, so they may as well be prepared for it and start working on it now.
Do it now.
And then the final point on our 5-step plan is to make sure that every local authority that doesn't currently allow motorcycle access in its bus lanes is put on notice that we do want access. Open the conversation now. Point out that there's going to be new DFT guidance coming down the line. Point out that regional mayors are going to be on their backs to make sure they deliver a consistent policy across the country. Point out that if they don't get started on this now, they're going to look rather daft.
Do it now.
So yes, although this petition is the easiest thing for you to do, there's plenty of other things that you can get involved with behind the scenes to make this happen. We need to get this across the line. We can get this across the line, and with your help, we will get this across the line.
Do it now.